was doing my
Welcome.
makeup.
Hello. Welcome to the Death and Orange.
And then top look, a horror sci-fi movie from two cousins who vaguely know what they're talking about.
Jesus. I fucking hate myself.
Perfect. I'm like a walking Starbucks ad.
I like a walking ad for mental health awareness. I almost choked when I fucking snorted. I hate it here, man.
Disgusting.
Holy shit.
You good?
Sorry, look at how large this baby is.
That's a toddler.
That's literally the caption. Someone birthed that.
Nope.
No.
Also, my boyfriend is the cutest thing. He has a really adorable nickname for me.
Oh god.
He calls me his little baby moon. He was like, I was sitting there one day and he was like, he's like, Mon. He's like, Monica. Mon. You had an extra O. Spells moon. And she loves the sky and she loves nighttime. And she's like and she has that moon tarot card. Like, so I'm gonna call her Moon. And so now he calls me little baby moon. And then he said, good morning, how did my little baby moon sleep? I hope you slept well. He came up with that all on his own. And I can't, I have to give credit where credit's due. He really went out there and said, I want to call my girlfriend the moon.
Marcel used to call me Pipsqueak.
That's actually kind of cute.
Yeah. And Brent called me Jellybean.
Nick called me princess or a bitch.
Do you think Jesus is up there eating a cheeseburger? Yes. Yes, I do. Could you
He's
imagine if you lived in the year 4 AD and you didn't have cheeseburgers? Hell yeah, if you had eternity, you would then chomp on a motherfucking cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Heaven is paradise. You know what else is paradise? Cheeseburgers. Cheeseburger in paradise. Bitch.
This needs to go in, that single sentence needs to go in the bloopers. Cheeseburgers in paradise, bitch. Thank God we're recording.
I'm ordering cheeseburger for dinner. I wasn't gonna, but now just to fucking piss off the vegan teacher, I am. She also said that there is absolutely no reason for human beings to have babies, and that if you have a baby that you're selfish and that you should kill yourself. So, she can go burn in a hole.
I just really hate dumb people. First of all, we had
also, like, why are you alive?
Yeah.
How did you get here? Are you a science experiment? My mom would be really proud. My mom would be so proud of me that I said experiment instead of experiment. Because I was talking about how I spell experiment wrong every time I write it, and she goes, that's because you say it wrong, too.
Yep.
3 years ago today was my last day ever working at Shay's before I moved to Thailand. So
Today was a cold shutdown.
What?
Today was when lockdown started.
Oh, 1 year ago today, while y'all were starting lockdown, I was sleeping in a bubble in the jungle, bitch.
Yeah, here, because it was, yeah. Oh, my baby. I miss that dog so fucking much. He was the homie. Like, look at baby me and baby Leo.
Oh.
That was the first day we got him. His little fucking cone dome. Oh, I love that dog.
Right. For Monica's sake, let's get started.
Also, real quick before we get started, I've had Criminal Minds on the TV, and Spencer Reed just entered the room.
I haven't watched enough Criminal Minds in my life.
You know,
I've probably seen less than 10 episodes.
here's the thing about Criminal Minds. Everybody loves Criminal Minds. And I love Criminal Minds. This is not against Criminal Minds in any way. But Hodge, a lot of people
Wanna
forget.
fuck?
No, I do want to fuck him. But a lot of
Okay.
people act like Criminal Minds is the first time they ever wanted to fuck him. And I'm like, I'm sorry, were you not alive in the 90s? Did you not watch Dharma and Greg?
Oh,
Right?
I love him so much. I was like looking up who that was. I was like, whose name is Hodge? I love him so much.
Oh my god, I watched the first episode of Dharma and Greg the other day, just like randomly, and it was like the scene where he first sees her on the train, and I was just like, God, I love this show.
See,
So I didn't watch it in the 90s, but I was studying for the bar, and it was a good comfort show for me.
watching I don't really watch Criminal Minds all that often. Like when my mom's watching it and I'm like down here, I'll just like catch episodes here and there. But I do not mind watching it because Matthew Granger literally is my soulmate. He is my other half. He literally is perfect. He is
Like him, but that's the one I don't understand. He falls into the Michael Cera category for me, where everybody's just like obsessed with him, and I'm like,
because genuinely, like, Matthew Granger.
I think he has a very attractive personality. Like, I find him very funny. I love him on Twitter. I think but I just don't. He reminds me of when your brother was a teenager. Like when Tyler was an awkward teenager and he just didn't like fit in his body.
Can you not ruin every fucking man I find attractive? Thank you.
You're the one who dated your brother's twin
I
for
need to
3
go.
years.
Who did you say?
I did never disrespect my brother like that. My brother does not look like Macaulay Culkin on crack, my guy.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
My brother looks like
Wait, who
Lieutenant.
did you say? Who were you talking about?
Matthew Gray Goobler.
Literally, with a name like
Is
Goobler.
he on this?
That's the actor's name, not the character.
He plays Spencer Reed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about Criminal Minds. I was like, I don't remember him being on Dharma and Greg.
No.
I was very confused. I do know who he is. Yes.
This gives me Lost Puppy Dog vibes, and I feel like a lot of bi girls
funny,
really just want
but
Lost Puppy Dog boys.
I think that some of these guys are great. And like obviously like I have my weak spots for Twinkie guys too. Like emo rock band guys still get me. I get it. But like I just want a man.
That's why, like, there are two bisexuals. There's the bisexuals who like the scrawny little white boy, and then the bisexual who wants to fuck a dad.
Jeff Goldblum could get it any day. Robert Downey Jr.
And the amount of bisexual girls that love Jeff Goldblum, it's literally like 50-50 split.
Yeah, it's like bisexual girls either want to fuck Jeff Goldblum or Michael Cera, and there is no in between.
But here for me, I am the in between because I'm not as far as wanting to fuck Michael Cera, but I'm not as far as wanting to fuck Jeff Goldblum. I think Jeff Goldblum's attractive. I don't know if I'd let him put his dick in me, but like I would let Robert Downey Jr. put his dick in me. I would let Chris Hemsworth put his dick in me. I would let Spencer Reed put his dick in me.
I would not let Chris Hemsworth put his dick in me because I respect his wife too much.
That too. But Robert Downey Jr. can put his dick in me.
I don't know if he's married, but I don't respect his wife.
Wait, did you say you don't respect Johnny Depp's wife? I'm like, he's not married anymore.
yeah.
Robert Downey Jr., I don't know if he's married, but I would not respect his wife enough.
Oh, that's fair. Johnny Depp.
I found out I could use my heater to put wine on it.
Ooh.
Nice little
And
side
leave-
table. Like
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
Johnny Depp in Crybaby specifically.
Oh no. Oh, there you are.
But also, it's funny because like I think it's a perfect representation of who Monica and I are as people. Because like if you had to pick one person from Hemlock Grove to have sex with, who would it be?
Bill Skarsgård.
I know your answer. Your answer is obviously Roman. Courtney, if you had to pick one person from Hemlock Grove to have sex with, who would it be?
I'd probably pick Bill Skarsgård. I'm trying to think. I mean, before I hated Andreas, I would have probably picked him. But then he really pissed me off, and I just can't like him anymore as a human.
I would
Mine,
have fucked.
So I think I'd probably.
mine is hands down, without question, Johan Price.
I was about to say no. I'd probably pick Joel De La Fuente. Like as soon as I said Rowan, I was like, I probably would pick him.
I mean, obviously not Johan because he's gay and I respect him, but like.
But Joel, I don't find him unattractive. Like, I do think he's an attractive person. But if I could have the opportunity to fuck Bill Skarsgård, I would fuck Bill Skarsgård.
I mean, let's be honest, if any one of the men in that show, no, not anyone. If a large portion of the men in that show walked up to me and were like, hey, will you have sex with me right now? I'm single. I can't see a reason to say no. But if I had to go after one of them, in all actual reality, it would not be Joel because he is happily married and his wife is a gem and I respect them and he is a good Taurus man. But also it would be Joel.
I think Bill's married, but I don't know his wife's
Bill is
name.
not married, but he does have a longtime partner they have a child together and they've been together for like 7 or 8 years. They're just not legally married.
Well,
Landon is single
like
and still the public is questioning his sexual identity. He may or may not be gay.
well, thing is, it looks like I'm gonna be a new stepmommy, so I got mommy milkers, might as well put them to use.
Now let's see.
Also, someone said, fuck the stimmy, where the fuck is my dad?
I hope that wasn't a my dad died because of COVID thing, and that's just like a my dad went to go get milk and cigarettes and never came back thing.
I think it might be because my dad died from COVID thing.
But it's not funny anymore.
Oh, it's kind of sad. Oh, Jenna Marbles is a toothbrush. Okay, I'm happy again.
Okay, the problem with thinking it's been a really tough week, why shouldn't I get myself a little treat, is that it's been at least 53 rough weeks in a row, and the amount of little treats I now require to feel baseline happy is accelerating at a terrifying pace.
Go. Go. Huh?
He's like, please don't. Please stop.
Motherfucker, he literally just like perched up on my knee. Like, listen, he's just put.
He's like, love me. You're awake. Love me.
Exactly. Also, I'm tell him that right now.
Because I look like Gwyneth Paltrow.
And he looks like Robert Downey fucking Jr. Tell him that right now. Be like, oh my god, I just had a great epiphany while I was talking to my cousin. You have to come up for Halloween so we can be Pepper Potts and Iron Man together. And then you can say I love you 3000 to one another. And you can say it to your kids. You can pretend you're Tony Stark and fucking Pepper Potts for the rest of your life.
All I've ever wanted.
You will marry Robert Downey Jr. And I'm marrying Casper the Friendly Ghost. And Boo likes to lay right behind it while I sleep for some weird fucking reason.
wants to be close to you.
But he can lay like next to my legs. He goes behind the pillow. Like a weird.
Because probably you move in your sleep and kick him.
Probably. I'll put you in your spot. Be a good boy.
Also, maybe the pillow's really comfortable for him too.
Probably. Yeah, it's comfy. Lay down, babes. I got my Nightmare Before Christmas comforter on my body. And I put up my dream catchers
I see.
by my lamps. So that's fun. Adding to the decor of my room. Boo, you got come over here. Come on. That's the opposite direction. Okay. Lay down there. Just be good. I have a wedgie.
It's probably like you were just complaining that I don't lay by your legs. Bitch, what do you want from me?
True. So, ooh, 22 people liked me on Bumble. Wow.
I get notifications literally every day. Somebody likes you on Tinder. Open now to swipe. And I know that there are unopened messages sitting in my inbox on Tinder, but that would require me to have contact or communication with other human beings, which is so unlikely.
Yeah, like, these get, where the fuck did my dog sit, Boo? You're acting fucking weird. Like, the guys are not fucking cute.
COVID, sorry.
I feel like I have to burp.
I'm drinking root beer, so I may at some point just belch really loudly.
That's fun.
Okay. Ready.
Yes.
Yeah, hype. Ooh, my arm fat jiggled a lot when I did that.
Fuck, I look bad. I don't know if I look stoned or tired, but either way, whenever I am stoned, this is how I look. Just, my...
It's okay. The only thing that would make me look okay right now is the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 1 filter.
Felt. Gotta feel that.
Okay.
Yes. I just had to get that big yawn out.
You got that big yawn out. Do you need to take one last hit before we go?
I hit it and like it makes me have to poop in the morning. So like it's weird because when I just like if I hit it on an empty stomach, it's just like it makes me, I just tooted. So like I hate it here.
Fantastic. Sorry, I just realized that I have the episode description pulled up on my computer, not my phone, which makes it a little difficult because we're on my computer. So
Yeah.
momentarily we shall begin. Hold on, I'm also there we go. I had to turn the light off on my like the brightness on my phone down because you could see it on reflecting on my face.
Last night, I was on Zoom with like these like the girls that I met, like with 5 Seconds of Summer and shit.
Yeah.
And I tell you, we literally fucking sat there and watched like 5 Seconds of Summer YouTube videos on Zoom together, like on the share screen thing. And I was like, this is what high living is. This is fancy living. Here we come. La, 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 la. Like, that's how I felt. I felt like SpongeBob motherfucking SquarePants.
Yesterday, I was singing Mean Girls the musical, and a bird landed on my balcony and just stopped and stared at me, and I was like, this is it. I'm a Disney princess now.
Yes. I'm not a Disney princess. I could never.
Could never.
Anyone who fucking says that Ben Solo is not a Disney prince is fucking wrong. Incorrect.
No, they're correct. He's not a Disney prince.
Yes.
He's a Disney princess.
He's not a princess. He's a Disney prince. I'm fucking a Disney prince.
He's
Okay.
no. He's going through dark times and struggling until someone stronger comes along and shows him that there's good in the world and saves him. He's a fucking Disney princess. He's a damsel in distress, and Ray is the prince.
Okay, like you're right because how he acts, but I kind of love that because they made the girl be the strong one in this series, and like I was like, yeah, like biologically that motherfucker's a Disney prince, but how he acts. Have you seen the new Star? Do you know what happens in Star Wars, in The Rise of Skywalker?
No.
How the fuck have you gone almost a whole year without anyone spoiling that shit?
No, I'm really amazing at avoiding spoilers. I literally follow every dancer on Dancing with the Stars on Twitter and manage to be half a season behind without knowing anything. I'm amazingly good at avoiding things when I don't want to know.
Yeah. Can you jump on that so I can talk to you about it, please?
With what time? I work 45 hours a week. And I edit our fucking podcast, and I record our podcast. And with what time am I supposed to watch a movie? I don't have time.
This is what we do, okay? Okay? So, do you do anything Sunday morning or Sunday night?
Sunday mornings, I finish editing the fucking podcast, and Sunday night, I get ready for work the next day.
Alright. Ciao. Anyway, so
Welcome.
don't do that. Stop. Cut the camera's dead ass. Cut it. We done.